And this isn't right. I don't like doing this way. I want to do it the other camera way. You're an idiot. You want to make money, but you're never here. And this has mirror image here. No one knows I'm live. Hello. I should give up. I give up. Nobody wants to help me figure this out. My son sits around and twiddles his thumbs all day long. Okay, I'd like to get this thing figured out. My head's too. I got to get the right settings. Here's a shipping with Bryan. Had a frustrating day because nothing works. You know, I buy all this crap, and I'm told buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this, and none of it works. None of it works. So now I have to carry around this camera all day long. Okay, and I can't even see the comments or anything. I don't know what people are responding to, so I can't really. It just never fails. I'm telling you, I don't know what to tell you guys. I know you've been patient with me. This is just ridiculous. What the heck is going on here? I used this on Sunday. Unless it was echoing on Sunday, I and now this doesn't even show up that I'm doing a live right now. I mean, I'm trying to do a million things. Jimmy with Bryan mad. That's funny. Nobody is watching. Oh. But you know who I blame for this? You know, seriously, you know who I blame? My son Ryan. You know, I'm going to finally just lay it out, okay? And that's reverberating over here. This has just been a bad day. I don't know how else to tell you. It's just been a bad day. You know, sometimes you have one of those days. They're just bad. You know what I'm saying? Just bad. Just bad. I'm trying to get a vendor's license, and you know what the problem is? Can I just give you a rant right now? Do you know what the problem is in this world right now? Is government. Is too much government. They want to control us so much, okay? And I tell my son not to do this. They want to put every type of regulation, registration, filings, everything they can because they want to control. They basically want to have a job for all of these government employees. And we need to... We've done it to ourselves. We have put ourselves in the slot of being a slave to the master. We are. Yes, sirree. There's no other choice. There's no other way to explain it. We have been put into the position of being slaves to the government. And to me, that's sad. I asked my son to come over here many times to help me figure this out. He's too busy. It's too just this. He's busy. We want to get this thing going, and I don't have enough staff. I need people. I need to hire somebody that just does all this electronic stuff, so that I don't have to worry about it. Of course, then that won't work either. Watch Rush Limbaugh one day. He has technical problems all the time. Now I'm just ranting. Okay, I'm ranting. You know what I'm saying? Some people like when you rant. Some people don't like when you rant. I don't know what to tell you. Bryan Young, ProTinkerToys. Hello. Can I help you? Answer the phone. Nobody's there. Do they answer the phone? No. Why would they do that? Don Ellis, any update on the new SCX cars coming in? Yeah. Here are the new SCX cars coming in. I'm placing the orders today. I've got that one and that one. I'm getting these two here. And I think that's it. Oh, and these right now, those are corgis. Just these four are new. A Mercury Cougar and a Ford GT Red and the Ford GT Castrol. Thanks, Don Ellis. My people have come back to me. Dan Ellis is online. He's decided to come back to Bryan, even though I totally freaked out. See, that's why I'm called a human. Humans are not perfect. I'm not perfect. I say that I'm, yes, they are DPR ready. I'm not saying I'm a perfect guy, but you know what? By golly, I want things to work. I want things to work. Oh, I got all these cameras and everything. My son wants me to buy an iPhone to do all the videos and everything. Maybe that's what I should do, is just buy the iPhone. So I can do all my videos. But I want multiple cameras so I need somebody, you need if you're going to do all that, you need a cameraman. You need a guy that knows how to use a camera and follow you around. You know what I'm saying? And I know just the person to do it. And he doesn't have a job right now. That's my pastor's son. Good morning. What's the topic for today? I'm printing my labels for a bunch of stuff that I just pulled. And okay, I'm printing my labels right now. So you know what is really funny is I wanted to do the live podcast with my camera today. But I have these two other cameras set up but I wanted to do it on my phone. All right, because I did another one last night that I thought was really good. All right, but I couldn't figure out how on my phone to go from my scheduled and click that to go live. And so I couldn't do it, and so I said, well, I'll just do it with the other way. And then the other way, everybody said is echoing. So there was echoing. I'm just gonna talk echo. Like. There was an echo. You know what I'm saying? So I just printed my labels because this is, well, technically this is shipping with Bryan. You know how we play the game, right? It's shipping with Bryan. And people like when I'm shipping with Bryan. You know what I'm saying? Dan Ellis, yeah. I'm ordering those cars today. They're all. I gave some track. Batmobile. Oh, that's not right. Joseph Murray. Figures. Axles. This is not a normal. I did have about 15 people on earlier, but that I canceled that. I'm wondering if anybody got the message about this podcast. Batmobile. All right, so these are all the items I sold on eBay. Now let's look at the items I sold on ProTinkerToys.com. All right, a Petty a Baker, I've got that. A G16 gun. See, this is why I want to take, this is why I like this camera here, because I can take you guys upstairs as I grab something. Because I can't do that with the station cameras. So I have all these guns. Oh, a G19. Uh-oh, I sound G16. That's a G16. We give you extra ammo when you buy these die-cast guns. Do I have anything else up here? No, I don't think so. I mean, this is where it'd be nice to have a cameraman that would follow me wherever I go around instead of me doing it myself. But I guess if that's what people want, I don't, it's not that I don't care. I do care. But, you know what I mean? I've got so much to do. No notification came through for me. I wonder why. Because everybody should have got a notification that I was going live. See, that's another thing. Why doesn't nobody get notification to go live? Adam, he's back. John W., any news on Carrera Digital? Yes. I'm waiting for my loan to go through. It's gone through. I signed it. I'm waiting for it to appear on my banking. And when it does, I'm going to allocate funds for Carrera. Does that make any sense? Yes, I am back. Adam, no, hey, no echoing. Good job, Bryan. Okay, well, try to get everybody back. So here's the deal. I wanted to use my phone this morning anyway. I wanted to use my phone to do, just to do the shipping. Okay, but I couldn't log in to show the. Let's see, how is that going to look? I think it's going to look pretty good. That's why cameraman. All right, so the Batmobile is right here. The Lola, Mongoose. Two of those Army. Where's the Army car? Where's Snake? Oh, right there. I wanted to do the camera on my phone. But you know what? When you're doing this with, it's nice to have the camera just mount up, over there and over there. But the sound's not right, and I'm not gonna do it unless it's right. I'm telling you, it's like when you get something figured in your head. That's how you want to do it, and that's how I want to do it. You know what I'm saying, guys? Can you understand where I'm coming from? Do you understand my frustration? Do you understand my frustration? Yes, yeah, I just can't help it. No, just kidding. So, we are trying this again. Shipping with Bryan till about 12 o'clock. I got to make lunch at 12. But I might do another one tonight. You should get notifications. If you're not getting notifications, click the notification bell for when I go live, okay? Because I'm going to be doing a lot more lives, I'm telling you right now. I'm going to do ones where I just come over here. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my camera right here like this. Okay, I'm just going to come over here to my little work table. All right, here's my work table. All right. And just start working on something. Or I'll be having it right here when I'm just kind of airbrushing and painting and all that. Okay? That's what I want to do. Okay, do you understand? Guys, do you get it? Huh? Are you understanding? Huh? Good. Because I don't want to have to repeat myself. Okay, but I was trying to get my son motivated. Okay, so now let's see, figures. I've got some figures here. The layout is looking really nice. Now those that are into digital, Scale Electric, they've sold out of the, it's funny. I understand companies sometimes how they can run their business, but anyway, they don't have any more 24-hour champions. So, and the next set that they're getting in is the 4-car set. Okay, which is like $5.99, $500. Which, if you look at it from a perspective of what you're getting, of what you're getting, okay, it's not a bad deal because you get 4 cars. You're going to probably spend up that amount of money anyway. For the price. See, now this is why, okay, so like right now I've got to go get some BBs. This is where a cameraman would be great because he would follow me over here because I give people some BBs when they buy a gun. And I just fill up this bag with BBs, about 100. We give, you know, we just give them, when you buy a gun, you get some extra BBs. Okay, so this is the workshop. I guess you're getting a better, I think you're getting a better view of the workshop by me walking around all the time and not just seeing me only, I don't know. Give me your opinion. If you like this format, or if you like the old format better. Because I have a feeling I'm going to be buying my iPhone today. My son wants me to buy one, but then he'll be using it all the time. He'll want to borrow it. You know what I'm saying? That's the way the millennials are. They constantly want to borrow things. Okay, that's Mongoose. Okay, these are the 2 motors. These are Ninko motors. These are the Ninko motors. If you don't have the Ninko motors, they're a good addition to your car. Axles. I found when Tim and I were redoing the workshop here, I found about 200 of these axles, SCX axles. SCX axles for the NASCARs. I found 200 of them. That's so funny. Because we redid the whole shed. I think it looks pretty nice. Because we're going to be getting into model rockets. I'm going to be getting the Grec airbrushes. They have a combo kit, which is really nice. It's the compressor. It's the compressor and the gun, the hand or the sprayer. Grex makes the best airbrushers on the market. Okay, I'm just telling you right now. It's a very simple system to work. It's a simple, easy to clean. I got one, 2009, I went to the NERSA show, which is the hobby show, back in 2008. And then in 2009, I bought from Raymond. Raymond's the owner's son, but he's going to be the owner. And I bought one of their guns. It's a combo kit. And I've used it ever since. I haven't used it in about a year because I've been so busy with the workshop. So let me put the camera right here. Let's see, I'll just put it right here for right now. All right, so let's see here. Okay. Let's see. Thank you, John Hurt. He's back. Hey, no echoing. Good job, John W. Sounds good. Thank you. It actually better picture, I think, on your phone. So you like my phone better, huh? Of course, my stomach's not a very good picture, right? We don't want to look at my stomach all the time, do we? That's what happens when you turn 50, 60 years old. Of course, my brother says that, Bryan, it's what you eat. You can't eat that chocolate. And I think, well, you know what? I'm not gonna sit and be a recluse the rest of my life. I'm in good health. I'm in good health. Okay, overall. I mean, Yeah, I could probably lose about 50 pounds. I'll admit that. I could do that. Oh, excuse me. All right, so I've shipped all that. I can't ship that until I get his batteries. Robert. I'm going to call Robert. To let him know that that's not going to ship till his batteries get here.
Hello?
Yeah, Robert, it's Bryan Young at ProTinkerToys.com. That's ProTinkerToys.com.
Hey, Bryan, how are you?
Hey, I wanted to let you know that, and I talked to you, I think I told you this yesterday, your batteries were shipped to me, or my batteries were shipped today, today, okay? They're going out today, all right? So I'm not going to ship your stuff until I get your batteries, all right?
Okay.
All is one order, okay?
Yeah, that'll be great. Yeah, and I know I put battery in the comments, but you said a free charger. I forgot. It wasn't a free battery.
No, I'm still going to give,
Charger.
right. No, wait a minute. No, because I told you that if you bought that car
Okay.
and you bought it for 130, that I was going to give you a free battery for it.
Oh, okay. Thank you. All right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I got a bunch of free parts, and I'm thinking, you know what? You've been real nice. I'm just going to, if you buy that car from me for that price, then I'm going to just go ahead and send you that battery. So you're going to get an extra battery free.
Oh, thank you.
All right?
And then if you could email me, like, any recommended parts for those so I can buy them off you, like some spare parts, because my son already broke his clear plastic top already, so I know he's gonna break one of the control arms. I don't know where I should start with ordering parts for this.
Well, let me put together a list. I'll try to give you a call later today.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Bryan.
Okay, so another satisfied customer. Not that I have all satisfied customers. I could use some more satisfied customers. Hey, can I go off on a rant? Do you mind if I go off on a rant? Okay. You know, I just have to go off on this rant, and it's not politically. It's just pure. I don't know. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the people that are promoting this, you know, as some great thing. Okay. If you don't want me to go on this rant, just say don't, Bryan. Just continue shipping. So I'll wait until I get a couple responses. So let me print the label for the Petty Baker set, and maybe somebody will comment if they want me to go off on my rant. Because it is really it's not necessarily, things don't necessarily bother me. It's frustrating that people are being duped. You know what I'm saying? And it is just really ridiculous. I mean, just purely ridiculous. And you'll know exactly when I start talking. And I guess it's because I was in the Navy on submarines. Okay, and I think that is really what propels it the most. Because I won't go into the rant because I haven't heard that you want me to go on the rant. So I won't go on the rant unless you say, yes, go on the rant. Because if I go on the rant, I'm going to tell you what I think about the it's not, well, it is political, but it's not about any particular candidate, okay? It's just a thing that's really just bothering me lately. And I watched a funny video about it, too. Not completely about it, but, you know, that if you're doing this thing that I'm going to tell about if you want me to go on the rant. Because you have to say, yes, Bryan, go on the rant. If not, go on it. Okay, I got one person say, go on it, Bryan. Okay, so one more. I need to get two more people that will want me to go on the rant. All right. And it's because I was on submarines is the reason that I'm so adamant about this. Because being on a submarine, you understand a lot how all the systems have to work together. And being on a submarine is a self ecosystem that, yes, go on it. Okay, so I've got two. I need to have one more person go on the rant. Okay, and then I will go on the rant. So I need one more person that wants me to go on the rant, and I will go on the rant. It's not something that you'll say, oh, you know, that it's just, it has to stop, honestly. It really has to stop. Because we are just lying to too many people. Okay? And no ranting. Oh, I just got a no ranting. That's funny. Oh my God. So Jonathan, I just want to hear about toys. Oh, good. I love it. Okay, well. Okay, so no ranting. I just want to hear about toys. Okay, well, we're going to be getting into, for Jonathan, we're going to be getting into model rockets, because I think model rockets is a fun hobby for guys and their kids. The kids love to run after model rockets. And it's extremely fun. And it's a lot of fun building rockets. I can't remember how much. Let's see, moronic pest. I probably won't agree with it if it's a political, but rant away, LOL. I love it. It's not necessarily political unless you want it to be, okay? So let me finish this last label for the Datsun 280ZX kit. I got to print that label. Moronic Pest. I like that name, Moronic Pest. All right, so that is for the gun. And the only reason that this thing came up was that, you know, out in Calland, Baker Petty. I don't know, Moronic Pest. You might agree with me. Well, no, literally everybody should agree with my theses or my rant, okay? Because there's nothing in it that's wrong, okay? That is, and it has nothing to do with well, you think you're wrong, you think you're right, Bryan. Datsun, Datson, Datsun. Okay. And then the guy, Robert, ordered 5 items. He ordered a Shogun. He ordered a Shogun brushless, 1915 brushless. He ordered 2 batteries. The batteries have been shipped. I don't need those right now. And then the last item, a guy ordered 2 Ford Mustangs, but I don't have those. Let me send an email to my favorite person at round 2 and see if she can find it. All right. Okay, let's see. Jonathan Blanco, I just saw the video where you were mad at SCX. But I saw the video where you praised them based on what you have in stock and was best digital starter set. Jonathan. Mad at SCX. Okay, all right, that's a very good question. You know what, Jonathan Blanco, you've got a very good question. All right, so I'm going to read your question. All right. It says, I saw the video where you were mad at SCX, but I saw the video where you praised them based on what you have in stock. What is the best digital starter set? All right. Let me just settle this once and for all. So nobody can ever question what Bryan Young's thoughts are about digital slot car systems. Dagnabbit, this is it. I'm going to say this once and for all. I'm never going to say it again because I want people to know my honest opinion of all the digital systems out there. All right? Are you ready? Please take a seat, take a notepad, and record this because this is history being made. All right. Back in 2004, ProTinkerToys, which was the licensor of SCX at the time, decided to come out with a completely revolutionary slot car system called SCX Digital. We'll call it version 1, 2004. It had, let's say, some issues. A couple of them were the guide blades and the chips and some of the circuitry. They should have had better Chinese oversight. All right. It came into the United States in 2005. They had a lot of issues with it. They didn't back it up enough, and it failed. 2007 is when SCX approached me. Bryan Young, how do we get SCX into the U.S. again? I said, you need to buy me a van and let me travel the country and visit every hobby store on the planet in the United States. Which, for the last 4 years, from 2008 to 2014, I visited nearly 2,000 retailers in all 50 states except for Alaska and Hawaii. And I literally set up thousands of demos around the country promoting SCX Digital. And I'm going to tell you this for the last time, and I'm going to tell this to everybody. The best digital chip that was ever designed and created was this. See that little flapper? That is what's changed, or that's what makes SCX unique to any other system on the planet. The original SCX digital system with the tower, with the fuel, with the chronometer and the speedometer and the stoplight. That was a great system. Now, if Spain, if anybody knows, just send this to Spain, this video, because I could fix their digital system like that. It'd take me about a month, and it would be the biggest, the best-selling system on the planet. Okay. The reason why this system was the best was because of this. You could put as many switches in your layout for a fraction of what you can do with Carrera or Scalextric. Now, SCX is gone. I can't bring it back. All I can do is promote what's out there now, and that's Scalextric, which they have the ARC system, which is a great system. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying the best system that was out there was SCX Digital. The WOS, they had improved on their chip. This is the improved chip. And their cars, the electronics. That's all that SCX needed to do back in 2011 or 10 was to upgrade the electronics in the motherboard and in the control tower. That's all they had to do, and go wireless, hand throttles. But no, engineers or people, they want to redesign everything. And that's what they didn't ask my opinion on anything. I was the #1 person in the US on SCX Digital. No one else knew as much I did. I'm on live right now. No one. Dad, I've got it not working right now. No one knew SCX more than I did. Okay? An SCX switch was $24. They're about 18 inches. You could put as many of them as you want because they also have the single straight. You could offset them and go 4, 6, 8, 10 lanes. Okay? Please stay over there or go in the house. Okay? I'm trying to finish this rant. All right? And so when SCX, and so you can, I always said, and I told people, you can make a bigger layout for less amount of money in the smallest space with SCX Digital. Okay? I'm telling you, it's all the chip. Now, people say, and this is a valid, well, you can't really digitize other people's cars because the axle. Well, you know what? Yes, there is an issue there. But that's no different than Xbox, PlayStation, or PS2. You can't play Halo on a PS2. What do you mean by that, Brian? Well, you know, that's a proprietary game. Only Xbox had Halo. And you know what? If you wanted to do that, I know a lot of people that digitized a lot of cars to run on their SCX digital system. And that's why they removed the front axle so that it was easier to digitize more SCX cars. And slotted also made out with a universal chassis that would fit on most bodies. I'm just giving you the overall facts of the three systems, okay? We were #1 in sales in the U.S. 2008, 9, and 10 for digital. No one could come close to us. I'm telling you, I saw the numbers. The amount of sets that we were selling. The only problem was quality control in China with SCX. And SCX or ProTinkerToys had a corrupt CEO, and it all has to do with management. Okay? SCX makes a great product. Okay? They make great cars. They have a great track. Okay? It's sometimes management can really screw up a great company. And look at JCPenney's. And look at half the other companies out there. Okay, that have fallen to the wayside. So that's my rant about SCX and SCX Digital. Okay? Because I am mad at SCX because, you know, so I was in the United States for 10 years, and when Aduca was designing the new WOS system, nobody from SCX or Aduca ever called me or asked me to come out and give my opinion to their system. To me, that's insulting. As you can see, it infuriated me. And I got it the same thing with SCX ProTinkerToys. I kept telling them, you got a problem with your hand throttles. You put the wrong metal in the hand throttles. And they said, no, 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 no. How do you know this? You're not an expert. I said, I'm not an expert, but I am an expert. I go on data. When I had one person call me and having a bad hand throttle, I said, okay, that's a fluke. When I had two, I knew we had a problem. And sure enough, they put steel in their hand throttles, in the little prongs that slide over the resistor. They put steel, not copper. Well, it's cheaper for them. Well, that steel cut into the hand throttle, and they were useless after about a week of throttling. I mean, I could go over a lot of things that SCX was having technical problems with the Chinese, okay? They weren't watching them. And if you don't watch the Chinese building something, making sure they do it right, you're going to have problems, period. I don't care what company you're with, okay? I don't care what company. If you're not watching those Chinese every minute of the day, doing it correctly, you're going to have a problem. Okay, so I hope that answered Jonathan Blinko's question. The WOS digital system, and I have a couple of the basic sets left. You know, they're a fun system. The digital system is fun. Okay, I mean, I have enough track to, you know, you can expand it. I mean, it's not too much expand. It's just a fun closed system. Okay, but you know, and I don't want to say unfortunately. Here's what I'm talking about. Gosh, let me just do this video here. Okay, so where is the switch? Right here. Let me bring down that one thing. Right here. Let me move this over here. All right. I'm going to do this for people that have never been really gone into detail about digital, SCX digital, and okay, this is an SCX digital switch. You got that? That's the SCX digital, so about 18 inches. Okay. That is a scale electric switch. It has to have this section right here because of these light sensors that when you push the button, it automatically switches the track, okay? But the genius of SCX Digital was this guide pin with the little thing that pushed up with the guide pin that catches the track and switches the lane, okay? And switches. So if you don't push it down, you're going to go straight. If you push it down right at the switch, literally you could push it at the switch and you're in a switch lane. You can't do that on SCX Digital. You have to make sure it's pushed right here. Okay? This is what I was talking about, SCX, you know, for Scale Electric. I mean, and I'm not knocking Scale Electric. This is a great system. All right, it runs smooth. It doesn't. I'm just saying that, you know, the best was SCX Digital, the original SCX Digital. The WOS, I didn't like the new control module. It didn't have the, you know, let me show you the new control module. It didn't have the tower. Oh, shoot. Here's where they screwed up right here with their tower. They didn't have the tower. They should have had the tower, which showed all the fuel indicators. That's what was so exciting about SCX Digital. That's my opinion. Now, I just have to go with what I have now, and that is Scale Electric. Scale Electric ARC system. And it's a great system. They've put money into it. They've invested in it. Okay? Listen, I had a guy send me a text message or one of my live broadcasts. I was talking about Tommy, and I must have made a comment, which it happens. You know, I'm talking to a million different people, and he goes, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Tommy never made T-Jets. I know they didn't make T-Jets. Good grief. People think, okay, first of all, people think that I know everything there is to know about slot cars. No, I don't. No, I never said I did. I've been in the business for 25 years selling this stuff. Selling it to consumers, retailers. I do have an experience in that aspect. Now, do I know every type of little thing to make this car faster? No. Nobody does. Everybody's got their own little idiosyncrasies they like to make their cars faster. Okay? I know products, okay? It's like RC cars. I'm not an expert on RC cars, okay? But I know a great deal when I see one. And these little darts are a darn good deal. For the price that I'm charging for these things, holy moly. Now, how did I get off on darts? Like these guns right here by Paris Manufacturing. You want to get a good toy gun for your kids? My toy gun sales are crazy. I'm selling them to people now why is it buffering? Oh, my battery. 7%. Holy cow. Does that come back on? Well, let's see here. It still shows I'm live. No, something froze. Huh. Oh, well, I don't know if anybody saw what I just done about SCX. I think they did. My battery was going dead. But anyways, I was talking about my guns. My gun sales have been going crazy. I've been selling so many guns, it's unbelievable. And these are the Paris Manufacturing. This is the duck rifle. This is a 12-shotter, and then we have the bear rifle or the deer hunter. This is solid steel. You want a good toy gun for your kid? Okay, so need a Datsun. My Datsun little kit. You have to put the kit together. This is a cute little kit. All right, Datsun. So I hope that that wasn't my rant that I was going to go into the rant. By the way, that was Jonathan asked me about SCX. And the new family, or the family that owns it now in Spain, man, they know how to really screw up something. I'm telling you, people really know how to mess up a product. Wish I had about $100 million. I'd buy them out. I'd get SCX. I'd come back. I would redo SCX Digital with all new technology. Okay. And it would be so dominating that nobody could compete. But that's the way life is. Can't always have what you want, but you sure try. So let's go over here. This is the layout that we're doing. Tim and I. This is what Tim did. He did the Mount Rushmore. How does that look, guys? Does it look pretty cool? I think it looks pretty awesome. He's got a three-dimensional here. We got 5 heads. You know, there are 5 heads at Mount Rushmore. Just so you know, there's 5 heads. And this is the layout. I started airbrushing it yesterday. some more. There's some more down there. I got to get my new Grex airbrush. We're going to be carrying them at ProTinkerToys.com. That's ProTinkerToys.com. We're going to be selling the combo sets. But this is the layout. And then that's the SCX, not the SCX, but the Art Pro system. We've got two Art Pro bundles left. They're going to be out for a while. Actually, there won't be any more 24-hour champions. They'll be getting the 4-car set pretty soon. We'll be getting the 4-car set pretty soon. So that will be pretty cool. So let's see. Oh, I gotta make lunch. Oh gosh. All right, guys. I have to sign off and do lunch.